As a major prophet in Lagos, whom God is using to tell the whole world what will surely happen on the face of the earth. This is not once, this is not twice, this is not thrice. From 2013 till date, no prophecy from this altar has failed. 2024, with the prophecies of this year, and the Lord began to take the major prophet of God. As I'm looking at the heaven, the Lord opened the spiritual world and took the major prophet of God straight away in the realms of the spirit. The agitation, especially the agitation of the Biafra people, is going to go off hand. There's nothing Nigeria want to do anymore to cover the matter. The matter has gone off carpet and has come to the realm light. And it has become what's called international discussions. And when I look at the international discussions, it has gone into what's called maturity. It has moved from the normal thing and has matured into a level of what's called diplomat versus diplomat. Diplomat versus diplomat. When you say diplomat versus diplomat, you are talking about government versus government. You are talking about army versus army. You are talking about policy versus policy. So Nigeria should as quick as possible, because I'm seeing what's called a pressure, and this pressure is not just a pressure from within, but international pressure that will make Nigeria to discuss by fire, by force. This is what is already in the realm of the spirit about to start to invoke in a very serious way, because it's going to be beyond what we have seen all this while.
Biafrans from various corners of the globe have started arriving in Lahti, Finland, for a historic convention set to formally declare Biafra's sovereignty. The event begins on November the 29th and will run until December the 3rd. This move comes 54 years after the devastating Biafra War, a conflict that left scars still evident in Nigeria's political and social landscape. The convention is moving forward despite strong opposition from the Nigerian government, which has made numerous attempts to block it. These efforts include diplomatic pressures and condemnation. However, Biafrans remain determined to make this gathering a pivotal moment in their struggle for independence.
In the realm of the spirit, the Lord took me straight away and I entered into the spiritual world, and I'm seeing what's called a protest. And I began to ask the Lord, what's this protest all about? And God said, the government of the day should do everything possible, because the citizens of this country will result into protests very soon. And I'm seeing what's called the first quarter of the year, stepping into the first quarter of the year. And I see people now begin to now enforce and begin to go into what's called protests. Because for some time now, it seems as if protests have been lying cooler. But the reason for the lying cooler is because in the realm of the spirit, people in Nigeria are trying to be patient to see what the government of the day is going to bring out as a manifesto. And the Lord said the government of the day should do everything possible to see how to build more on bettering the lives of the citizens of the country. Because aside from that, people of the country will run out of patience between now and the month of March ending, which is called the first quarter of the year. Because this is what I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit that's about to start unfolding. And the Lord took the major prophet of God, as I'm still looking, and the Lord took me to a place called Ghana. Which countries are going to do elections this year? How many countries will be doing elections this year? Because I am seeing in Ghana where the Ghana election is forthcoming, and the Lord said the incumbents, that is the ruling party, will find it very difficult, because the opposition is about to scuttle the power and take it away from them. If they must do anything, they should start yesterday and start doing something.
I have the singular honor as the returning officer of the 2024 presidential election to declare His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the winner of the 2024 presidential election and the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana with a total percentage of 56.55%. Congratulations, sir.
And another person and another place is what's called the United States of America and their election that's going to forthcome. And the Lord said, Donald Trump want to contest for presidency. Donald Trump is anointed to win.
This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, we are now winning in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes, but it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory. We also have won the popular vote. That was great. Very proud of that.
Because I'm seeing, especially in Lagos State, where people are crying and complaining, oh, demolition, demolition. And I look at the spiritual world, I begin to look at the demolitions that I saw from 2 years ago and last year. I was thinking that that demolition is just the final one, but I'm seeing more intense demolitions going on. And many politicians will go. I begin to ask the Lord, where are they going? Are they going to Canada? Or they are going to UK? Or where are they going? Amen. Who will answer that one? Eh? Where are the politicians going? Pray for them, oh, pray for them. That was out 2 years ago. I was prophesying and God told me that the governor of Ondo State should pray, Akere Doru, that there's an attack. They want to attack him that will cause him to lose his life and not finish his tenure. That was 2 years ago. Right on this altar, I gave the prophecy and I told them to pray. And I said, if possible, they should pass the message there so that they can pray more. It's unfortunate that nobody paid attention. Nobody reached out. Nobody do anything.
The senator representing Anambra South Senatorial District Zone, Ifeanyi Ubah, in a United Kingdom hospital. The only Anambra State All Progressives Congress serving senator left Nigeria 2 days ago for London, United Kingdom, before the unfortunate incident happened. The popular oil mogul and politician joined the All Progressives Congress APC a few months ago in a bid to seek the party's ticket.
I am seeing government trying to do what's called like a bribery, but I'll not call it bribery, but this is what's called a pay Peter and rob Paul. Because more salary increase is going to come for government workers. But let me tell you, if a cup of gari or a cup of rice is sold at 50,000 and you are paid 40,000, does it make sense? Eh? But if a cup of rice is sold at at 25,000 and you are paid 30,000. Does it make sense? It makes sense. Let things come down. Let price of commodities come down. And if we don't take much salary, whatever we have can be able to cover us for what we will eat or what we will drink. But if the money is high and you can't buy anything with it, it doesn't make sense.
In commemoration of May Day, the Nigerian government has announced the approval of a 25% and 35% salary increase for some category of workers in the country. A statement signed Tuesday by the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission said the increases included government workers in the education, health and security sectors. The lowest paid government employee will earn at least $325 a year, according to the statement. Nigeria's labor unions have been agitating for an increase in wages and salaries since last year, when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu effected the removal of subsidies on petrol upon his assumption of office. Since then, inflation in Africa's most populous nation has skyrocketed, reaching nearly 35% in March, the highest in 28 years, and the value of the naira, the country's currency, has also plummeted against the dollar, losing 60%. The Nigerian government is separately negotiating with labor unions on a new national monthly minimum wage, which was last reviewed in 2019.
I am seeing more policy to come out this year. And the policy I am seeing that is going to come out this year is not friendly at all. It's not friendly at all. Because I'm seeing what's called more policy about to come, where you are going to have bank trying to bring a different kind of banking, this is called banking policy, that a lot of people will not be conducive with it. A lot of people will not be happy with it.
Many Nigerians have been struggling for months with rising living costs. Inflation is at its highest in 20 years, and the economy seems to be running out of breath, just as authorities scurry for solutions. But just a few weeks ago, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, jerked up interest rates to 24.75%. But some experts say this effort might further hurt the real sector of the economy.
I'm a prophet. Whatever God showed to me, I am entitled to say it. And when I say it, the Spirit of God who make it to come out of my mouth knows why. All I need is prayer should be done. When prayer is done, God takes control and God help his people. For by power shall no man prevail. It is not he that willeth, nor he that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy.